Greetings RC friends, welcome to Props and Wheels and to another review of a 2-channel airplane. So here I have a package from Banggood, a strange package. Strange because look at the shape. Somebody tried to reinforce this, but this is an antenna, 2.4 GHz antenna sticking out. So I was expecting just a single box containing everything. Instead I get this. There are stuff inside, they're moving around and everything is wrapped in this plastic bag and reinforced with this packaging. Let's open it up and figure out what is inside. If this is what I think it is, then it is the lowest cost RC airplane that you can ever buy that has everything except the battery for the transmitter. I paid $20.95 plus shipping and insurance to get this, and the total was $22.56. And this package should contain everything that I need except I think 3 AA batteries to put this plane together and fly it. I think this is a if it flies well, this is going to be a very good cost-effective option for people who would like to just get their toes wet and try out RC flying. Of course, if I can get this thing out of the box or out of the package without breaking. Oh, I broke it already. I broke it already because they taped it up so good that this is not coming out. But I think it's just the plastic part, so I can stick back in. Yeah, this is nothing. This will click back in like this. This is just a plastic antenna that holds the real wire inside. So you see the sticks, even the sticks don't exist. It's 2-channel definitely. What else do we have in the box or in the package? Anyway, if this flies well, it may be a very good option. There's already, I already see a damage to this box, which I believe has the wing and the fuselage, all the foam parts. I hope they are not damaged. That wouldn't be good. But I'm not very impressed with the packaging. They should have put everything into a larger package. Okay. There are a lot of little pieces inside this, so I have to make sure not to drop anything. So this is like fuselage. Anything else? I don't see anything else. And these carbon fiber rods, probably for reinforcing everything. I think these are the 2 sides of the fuselage, like this. Probably to reinforce everything. It is very finicky, I'm not sure. And then more packages inside the package. Let's see. The little screwdriver, the charger for the little 1-cell 1S battery. It is 180 milliamp hour, 3.7 1-cell LiPo battery. Do we have anything else here? I think that's it. And then another box. It has the motor, the propellers, the motors, the propellers. It looks like They gave us 4 extra propellers, 2 for each motor. And this looks like this is the controller. The receiver, controller, everything here. And no instruction manual. Alright. I'm going to figure it out. But anyway, this is what the package contains. It's, as I said, it's really strange that instead of coming in a single box, came in pieces. Basically 4 different parts. This one, this one, this one, and the controller. Well, you get what you pay for $22.56. This is what you get. But again, if it flies well, it may be worth for some of you who do not have a large budget to buy a 3 or 4 channel airplane, or for those of you who just want to try it out. And it may be a good option, but to be seen. Okay, so I'm going to start assembling it, and then when the weather gets better, I'm going to take it outside for a test flight. I'm going to wait for a day when there is no wind or very little wind, because this is, I can tell, it's very, very lightweight. It doesn't have a brand or manufacturer name, it just says DIY, do it yourself, 350 millimeter, that corresponds to about 14 inches. You know, RC glider, and they claim that it can glide for, like glide, I don't know what that means. It can glide for or fly for 20 minutes. To be seen. I mean, I have seen the baby flying almost 15 minutes with the lights on. I will put the link in the description, but I'm not sure if this is going to be able to fly 20 minutes. I'll be amazed. But let's get to work and put it together. Alright, a couple initial observations. So the sticks, the tips of these control sticks were actually hiding in the battery compartment. So as soon as you open, don't drop those, you just push those in. And there are so many of these buttons, but some of them, they don't click. Some of them just go in really far. Some of them click. I don't know if they have any, like this one is all the way inside, you cannot even press. This one you can click. I don't know if they have any functions, so we'll figure out. And these are also pressable buttons. I don't know if they are functional either. The other thing is, don't try to start using hot glue right away. I just realized that this is actually an adhesive. So you just peel this off, the protective one off, and then this is in the middle, so this comes over here, and then you peel this one, this side off, and then this comes over here. And also, these look like laser cut, so you have to take these pieces out, the extra pieces, so they are not in the way when you are putting in the horizontal stabilizer or the wing. And those 2 small carbon rods, the small one belongs to the horizontal stabilizer, so this one I'm going to need the hot glue, and as well as this one, the longer one, belongs to the wing. And these will be, you have to make sure that you are putting them correctly, because one is going to be right clockwise turning, the other one is counterclockwise turning. So make sure that you are installing the correct motor to the right and left, because I don't see any labels, so don't put it wrong, otherwise you may have to remove and then redo it. So before gluing them on, I'm going to double check. So when you are putting the fuselage together with those sticky sides, so this is the center one, and then the sides which are colored, the other side is sticky tape. You just peel it off. Make sure that you take your time. First line it up before you take this wax paper off the sticky side, and everything is lining up. And then also make sure that this is sitting, the middle portion is sitting in a flat surface when you are putting the one off the side, right or left side on it. So it's nice and straight, as you can see. And you can only get that if you have a flat surface like this. And also make sure that you are lining up these slots for the wing as well as for the horizontal stabilizer correctly. Because you are going to get probably only one chance to do it right. Because after that you won't be able to separate this. So you just squeeze it just now, it's one piece. So the next, I'm just going to put this one in. So there are cutouts for the middle part of the horizontal stabilizer. So when those are in, it should be good. So as you see, it's tight. I don't even have to use tape or glue or anything because this is not coming off. So next I'm going to put this wing to its location, to its slot. This is going to give a little bit of that airfoil shape because this is just going to bend while I'm pushing it in. Again, there's kind of like a cutout to center the wing on the fuselage in the front as well as on the back. So you make sure you push it all the way into those cutouts, into these kind of slots. And it is in. The wing is in and it is more or less straight. Nice. Nice and lightweight. And next, I'm just going to put this one in. And my logic tells me it should go this way, because if you look from the side, this is sticking out, up, and there's only this way it can go in like this. And then that way the on-off switch will be on the bottom. And let me push it all the way in. I think it looks good like this. And I don't think I have to glue it because this is held in place pretty snugly. So the battery should be going in like this. There's a slot for it. At the nose, and it's going to also be nose weight, I'm assuming. This feels really tail heavy though. So usually the center of gravity should be somewhere here, and when I hold it like this, it just, the tail just drops like crazy. So I'm not sure if I can just push the battery all the way to the front to increase to move the center of gravity. No. I'm assuming that I may have to add some weight to the nose. So let's turn on the transmitter first and then connect the battery. It's on. Blinking slower. Let me hold it flat like this in case the gyro is calibrating. I'm not sure if it. So throttle up, down. Yes. Let's see. Let's do a bench flying. Let's do some bench flying. Alright, throttle. Alright. Turning left, turning right, left. So it is working correctly. Everything seems to be working correctly, so to finish it off, I'm just going to put little dabs of hot glue on each side of the motor mount, those white motor mounts, so they don't come off or move during flight or during landing. And now the final dabs to hold the controller in place. Finally, I'm just going to put a piece of clear tape to secure this antenna over here, like this, to the fuselage on the bottom so it doesn't get affected. Like, I don't want it to be dangling and then during landing just rip off. So this will protect it. And I may have to just use a little bit more tape, kind of put the wires against the fuselage like this, so they are not dangling like that. Here is the correct way of installing those two motors. The red and blue wire motor goes to the right side of the wing, and then the white and black wired motor goes to the left. If you look at it like this, again, the back of the plane is facing us. When you rotate it, red and blue on the right hand side, white and black on the left hand side, and you have the correct thrust. I tucked in all the wires using tape. As you can see, it's nice and clean now, nothing sticking out. This is very different in terms of model as well as the color from what is displayed on the web page on Banggood.com. So I just wanted to check the wingspan of this. Over here, as you can see, it is almost correct. So what I exactly measured was, when I look from the correct angle, is 347 millimeters. So 3 millimeters short of 350. So it is a little over 13.5-inch wingspan. But in terms of model, the model you will see on the Banggood webpage for this one is very different. The top looks different. The wing is actually sitting on top instead of being inside a slot. So this is a different model. It looks good to me. It just don't expect to get the model that's shown on those pictures. I think this puppy, this colorful baby, is ready to be tested outside when there is no wind. So I couldn't find any videos that's showing how to put this together. Hopefully this will be helpful if you decide buying it. Again, this is the least expensive RC airplane I have ever purchased in my life. Total cost shipped to my door, $22.56. I don't think anything else can beat it for a while at least. So it seems to be working. Even stabilization seems to be active. So the final verdict will be after the maiden flight. Thank you very much for watching. I hope this video was useful in case you purchased this airplane. Please stay tuned for more videos showcasing 2-channel airplanes. I have multiple of those still sitting in boxes waiting to be reviewed. So those will be reviewed soon. Stay safe and healthy. See you on the next video. Bye bye.